Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and today we are sorting cards for grading purposes. And today we have a new factory set we're doing. I pulled out my 1989 Score factory set. I've opened the box, pulled the cards, separated them into 4 semi-equal stacks. There's like 800 cards, 660 player cards is what it says. So split into 4, we're talking about less than 200 cards per stack, but I don't want to make these videos too long, so I break them down into that so that we can do a 15-ish minute video, 15 to 20 minute video, and then in 3 more videos in this series, I'll do another one. I like to break it up and put other types of videos in between them. So, but here we go. I'm gonna quickly just show you that, not show as in flip through them, but show I pulled out the 56 Magic Motion cards. You can see the damage on that card there. This set is part of the collection, was kept very well and very done. Another part, it wasn't up to me. It was parental and this and that. It was not kept in the best condition. So these cards are not necessarily all in great condition. Some are in fine condition. They were in between other cards in a factory set, so it's okay. Others have a stain on them or something here and there. So not all of these cards are keepable. The ones that have like a stain that I notice, I will be throwing away. I will not be putting them in the dollar. I don't want to send these to anyone if they buy it. But we're going to take one of the stacks. I don't know which one. I assume the set is in order. The only reason I assume it's in order is these sets, back when I was collecting, what I would do is I get these sets for like Christmas, for example. And the way kids want to play with their Christmas presents, the way I played with my Christmas presents interacted with my cards if they just sat in the box. I never got to see them. So I would open them up. I would carefully put them out and put them in order. And then I put them back in the box in order. But by putting them in order, I was able to look at every card, make sure they were all there. And so I believe these sets are in order. In fact, I can check real quick. 268. 269, 270. Yeah. So they look to be in order. So I believe Score puts all their teams together. So we're going to see a lot of the same teams as I go. But it's, like I said, it's split into 4. I don't know where the rookies are. We'll see what we get. If it's anything good here, or if most of it's going to be garbage. Well, most of it's going to be garbage, but we'll see. All right, so Don Berkins, Shane Mack, Paul Kalingas, Chuck Krim, Bob Knepper. Oh, they don't put the teams together. That's Fleer, not Score. Mike Moore, Guillermo Hernandez, Greg Nettles, Dennis Eckersley. All right, so what we're going to do is real quick, we're going to take this Eckersley. I don't see any way you could tell that that's in bad condition. So I should look at the side when they're together real quick. But that's going in my PC. Yeah, you can see that these sides are fine. There's no stains on that side, so that's good. Richard Dodson, Larry Hernan, Gene Larkin, Roger McDowell, Greg Swindell, Juan Augusto, Jeff Robinson, Mike Dunn, Greg Matthews, Kevin Dulvey, Jerry Humphrey, Jack McDowell. All right, I did not see Jack McDowell's name on the rookie list. 289. We're going to take a moment because that's what we do. We're going to make sure we don't want to miss out on this one. This is notable rookie for me. So we're going to click on Jack McDowell. His name's already highlighted because I've done this. This is go to 1988. And does he have? He has an 88 Dunn Ross. He has an 88 Fleer. He has an 88. He does have an 88 rookie and traded. Jack McDowell, Topps rookie and traded, Score rookie and traded. So we've talked about this before. How I still collect through the eyes of a 15-year-old kid or whatever. And when we were younger, it doesn't matter. Rookie and traded didn't matter. You couldn't get rookie and traded by buying packs. So even though those cards were neat to have, an 87 Topps Barry Bonds was the rookie, not the 86 Topps traded. This would be the rookie, not the score before it. And yeah, it's nice to have that score before it, but that's the one we hunted. And I still, to this point, I want that one. I also want the other one because I understand, not that the business has changed or the hobby has changed, but with the technology, it's easier to understand that stuff. And as time has switched, it's easier to come by those cards and stuff. So, Frank Raiola, we're going to send this one to Shane, the bartender, Mark Gubazar, Dave Schmidt, Mike Henneman, Jimmy Jones, Charlie Huff, Rafael Santana, Chris Spire, Mike Witt, Pascual Perez, Nolan Ryan. Now this one actually is going to get, I'm going to stick this in here and I'm going to stick this to be graded. Why? Because it's a Nolan Ryan. It doesn't matter that it's, I don't send every Nolan Ryan, but I send a lot of my Nolan Ryans, and it's a cool card, and I don't think that it's probably doesn't have a lot of people grading that card, but I think it's worth it. So if you're part of the channel, if you know what's going on, if you've watched videos before, you know how the thought process is. I'm going to check the sides. These sides look fine. Good. It's just mainly I saw one little circle stain on a small grouping of cards, so I want to check them all. Mackie Sasser, John Cerruti, Jeff Reardon. We're going to stick that one. We're going to hand that one to Shane as well. Randy Myers, Greg Brock, Bob Welsh, Jeff Robinson, Harold Reynolds, Jim Walwander. Now this set has a lot of rookies in it. When I went through the list, I was very surprised with how many cards I was going to be pulling out of this. So I'm a little sad that I haven't seen anything yet. Dave Magadan, Jim Ganter, Walt Terrell, Wally Backman, Luis Salazar, Rick Roden, Tom Henke, Mike McFarlane. No, not that McFarlane. Dan Plesac, Calvin Schiraldi, Stan Javier, Devon White, Scott Bradley, Bruce Hurst, Manny Lee, Rick Aguilera, Bruce Ruffin, Ed Winston, Bo Jackson. Now that is one that I would be getting graded, especially Bo Jackson's scorecards. Just that's a thing. I know this is his base and we're talking about his special cards, but still I do it. But I can see already that it's not going to be a 10 because of the shifting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in to be graded. But this is something I've done before once or twice. It's not something I do often, but I'm going to put this in to be graded. But if I get to the point where this card comes up, what it means is go find another version. It's time to get it graded. It's the best card. You know, it's at the top of the list. Find a better version. Find a more likely to get a 10 version, but send it to and then send it to be graded. All right, this looks fine. It looks like there might be a little spot there, so we'll see. Those two cards. Hopefully, nothing bad happened. But when I took those cards out, the stain is gone. Ivan Calderon, Mickey Hatcher, Barry Jones, Ron Hasse, Bill Wegman, Damon Berryhill, Steve Ontiveros, Greg Cataret, Scott Bankhead, Ron Guidry, Danny Heap, Bob Browner, Rich Gedman, Nelson Santovio, George Bell, Ted Power, Mark Grant, Roger Clemens, that goes to my PC, Bill Long, Jay Bell, Steve Balboni, Brooklyn Brawler, Bob Knipper, Steve Jeltz, Jesse Orozco, Bob Tierney, Mickey Tettleton, Dwayne Ward, Darren Jackson, Ray Quinones, Mark Grace, Steve Lake. All right, guys, we got a little bit more coming. see what these two were. Dan Pasqua and Bill Pecota. Let's see. If you put them together, you can't see it there. It was only in the stack. It is definitely not damaged. So, all right. We got Pat Perry, Terry Steinbach, Alan Ashby, Jeff Montgomery, Steve Buechele, Chris Brown, Earl Hershiser, Todd Benzinger, Ron Gant. Now, I believe that some of these I would consider rookies, like, what was it? Was it Walt White? Terry Steinbach and Todd Benzinger, but they probably aren't listed as rookies on, that's a rookie. Probably not listed as rookies on the sites because they have a score rookie traded in 88. So, because they're not people that I pull anyway, I just pointing it out. Jay Howell, Rafael Belliard, Louis Polonia, Keith Atherton, Kent Herbeck, that one's going to Shane. Bob Stanley, Dave LaPointe, Rance McCullens, Melinda Perez, Doug Jones, Steve Lyons, Alejandro Pena, Frank White, Pat Tabler, Eric Plunk, Mike Maddox, Alan Anderson. All right. Last little stack here for the video. We have Bob Brentley, Rick Cerrone, Scott Terry, Mike Jackson, Bobby Thigpen. That can't be his. Tell me he has one in the previous year. We'll find out. What is it? $3.99. Bobby Thigpen, 88 score. He has an 88 Don Ross, 88 Fleer. He does have an 88 score, and it's not even a score rookie and traded. It's a regular. Okay, just checking. Good. We'll get to that. I have the 88 set too. We'll be doing that one. Don Sutton, Cecil Espy, Junior Ortiz, Mike Smithston, Bud Black, Tom Foley, Andres Thomas, Rick Sutcliffe, Brian Harper, John Smiley, Juan Nieves, Sean Abner, Wes Gardner, Darren Dalton, Juan Behringer, Charles Hudson, Rick Honeycutt, Greg Booker, Tim Belcher, Don August, Dale McCormick, Steve Lombardozzi, Athlete Hammaker, Jerry Don Gleaton, Scott Bales, Bruce Sutter, Randy Reddy, and Jerry Reed. All right. So out of that stack, 1/4-ish of the factory set, we ended up with X amount of giveaway. We got the one Jack McDowell is going to my notable rookies. We got Clemens and Eckersley going to my PC. We've got Herbeck, Reardon, and Frank Viola going to Shane O'Mac. And then going to the graded Nolan Ryan, Bo Jackson, and Ron Gant rookie. All right? Very cool. That's why we do it, guys. 3 cards going to get graded is 3 more cards to be graded. I sent off cards to get graded. If you've been watching the videos, we got back the basketball one. We should be getting back the baseball one shortly. I have nothing else out, so I'm a little worried about that. So we do need to make a deposit, if you will, into the PSA universe soon. But until we do, we need to keep collecting these cards and getting them ready. We need to make sure that we have the best cards we have available to go. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Next video will be some of those What's in the Box Wednesday stuff left over. Like I can see here, I can tell that's Stadium Club. I don't know if it's baseball or football. I think it's football. So we'll be doing stuff like that, and I don't even know what else is over there. But we'll be grabbing some and going for approximately 15 minutes on it and see where we end up. So I'll see you in that video, guys. Take care.